Hi. Gotta get comfy here. What's going on, guys? So, figured just for the hell of it, I got some time while the wifey is resting. Figured I'd just do a random live stream, come hang out with whoever is available, and yeah, see what's up. So, I'm streaming to both the normal Shoky channel and the It Doesn't Have to Make Sense channel, so it might get ever so slightly confusing if you hear me talking back and forth to different peoples. It is what it is. I see Broken V Fin over here. We got Will, we got Chevelle, we got Hida, we got Mr. Aguilar. Aguilar. What's up, buddy? Hold on. I'm switching to a channel so that I can watch the stream. You know, I always got to watch my own stream or else it doesn't count, right? There we go. Okay, so Will's watching from the It Doesn't Have to Make Sense channel. And I just made the full-on Ghostbusters Afterlife spoiler review live for members only. So if you feel like signing up for members and helping support the channel, go do that. And you'll see a whole bunch of crap that I've already got set up there. How have I been? I have been fairly okay. I've been working out, trying to lose weight, failing, but getting stronger. So there's that. Trying to get back to doing reviews, as you guys see over here in the review thing. And obviously, reviews have been posting throughout the weeks. So there's that. And I just discovered yesterday, day before, there's another big thing that I completely forgot I need to review because it's behind the review set. So forgot that I have to review the Planet X Genesis properly anyways. I did the out the box. I guess I did I do a technical review of that? I mean, I have to go back and really check, make sure that's a real review, not just a bullshit review, like actually showing how to transform the thing, stuff like that. I don't think I really did that, but if I did, cool. If I didn't, I don't know. Got Eric Benitez. What's going on? Seen you been commenting on things. That's cool. But yeah, basically just trying to get life back to normal here in the cave. You know, been doing live streams over on the It Doesn't Have to Make Sense channel. Did not do one last night. Took night off. I'm sorry, Friday night. I forgot it's Sunday. Uh, took Friday night off to go spend time with the wifey. She's been in a lot of pain, especially last night and today. She took a muscle relaxer and is now passed out in the chair. So hopefully she'll be a little bit better. So it's pretty good. You can show your model. I don't know what that means, Hawk Hung. But I will show the fact that it is a live stream, and therefore we have to show off the trophy of apathy. The 0 the Funicorn. I was a little lazy on that. And of course if I felt like I could show the white one. The white unicorn. Which is harder to see. But it does do the thing. Big white fingers up. I've got other stuff I need to do. So I need to get back to building a little bit more often. I just got in another wave of Eagle Moss stuff for the Ecto 1 build, so I got to get back to doing that. I got to clear off the counter space. I do have to do a minor fix to it. If you watch the previous build log for the Ecto 1, the last thing, the like stick-on metal trim shit has completely peeled off. So I got to figure out how I can stick that back on. I got super glue. I think that might work, but this stuff has so much tension. I don't know if it'll work. two fucks to give. Yes. Hi, April. What's going on? Like I said, streaming 2 different channels, so it's got the chat is going to be intermixed. So if I'm answering things that you can't see, that's why. So if you feel like it, if you're coming from one channel, you can come over here to the other, but it doesn't really matter. And just whatever questions you guys got, it's fine. Actually, I kind of forgot. Where's my... Actually, I don't even know if it matters because you can't see anything, but I haven't turned these lights on in a little while. The shelf lights. Planning on making a trip to IKEA pretty soon to get the last Besta I need to fill out this wall, and maybe even another tall Billy. Whoa. The fuck is going on with my focus? I move around too much. It gets confused. Get another tall Billy, get another Besta, get this Billy, out in the living room, put new statues that hopefully will be coming soon. I'm getting a little bit scared because it looks like a lot of my pre-orders that have been severely delayed are all tending to roll in now. So that might suck. So some of you guys might have the same problem, whether it's model kits or other things, just in life in general, where like you may have ordered stuff months ago and it's may or may not just be coming in now. Thank God I have it all set to my credit card, except I wasn't planning on taking it one big hit. I was thinking of spreading it out all year long. Thanks, Port of Los Angeles. Still no luck on Battlelog kits, just USEG 782. Yeah, I've got the Merca Gundam, and I've got the Command Quanta, and I found the whatever it's called, the not burning whatever. I saw that one in the store, but those are the only Battlelog kits I found. I don't know. I don't got money for all that. Why do y'all have that? I'm kind of scared to drive that far right now, Eric. My car is not too happy. And that's a long drive to have anything go wrong. If I was going to do that, I'd have to do it on the weekend when I have the wife's car. And I definitely don't need the 1/6 scale version. I like that statue, but I definitely don't need that. I've got the one I got, and I'm happy with it. I'm waiting on all the other statues I have pre-ordered. You know, I've only got several $100 worth of statues on pre-order from different animes and or cartoons and or video games. I don't know. I need to get down there eventually. You know I do. Perhaps on an IKEA day, since it's kind of just on the way there. But like I said, I have to take the wife's car down there. I'm not going to trust my car to go down that far. Yeah, so I'm finishing the bottle. Yeah, so I'm just finishing it off, and just once you open it, you don't want to leave it for too long, even if it's a screw-on thing. You want to hoard the Barbatorus? I don't. I guess I just because I haven't watched the Batlogs yet, I don't care. Like I got the Command Quanta for Double October bait, and then obviously it was too late for that, and it seems like Virtue is finally hitting the shelves in the world. So hopefully it will be in the U.S. sometime soon. I can get me a MG Virtue for next year. It's part of a set. We'll get interested in Kakashi, Shinsui, Itachi, Sasuke. Well, that's cool. Shinsui. That's interesting. Oh, it's all the ones with the different Susanos. The anime is not worth watching. I mean, I've been saving it to kind of just binge the whole thing all at once and not break it down by episodes and then do one live stream review for it, since it's basically going to equate like 2 30-minute episodes, right? I mean, aren't they all just cliches? Oh, dude, my targets have a buttload of regular Barbatos, RG and what is it? The not reborn. What is it? The fucking the last Grandpa Gundam. What's the word I'm looking for here? When they re-released the Grandpa design way back when, buttload of them. Sorry, I'm checking the chat down here just in case there's a difference there. I mean, that's fine if the main antagonist is cringe. It happens. Main protagonists are cringe all the time. Much like the Eternals. Revive. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. I know I built it a long time ago. I just couldn't think of the name of it. No, not G40 to Revive. Speaking of which, I have the G40 and the Beyond Global that I still haven't built. So I need to build those. That was all part of a plan where I was going to build like all those newer versions of the Grandpa Gundam and then do all the comparisons and just never got around to it. And then I've just got a lot of other stuff to do. So now I have the America Gundam and then I have the G40 and that stuff to do. So they're in the backlog. I gotta set up my damn kits got to get the detolfs put up here. I got to do all that, but first I've got to cover this damn window. I'm not going to move that stuff out of the way after without covering the window. You cringe at the green. What green? No. They after Bluefin really got Gunpla, they started putting it in targets early this year. I think maybe the tail end of last year. There's like a weird. If you go through the toy section at Walmart, there'll either be a small like Bandai slash anime section, either with the toys directly or over by the other toys near books and electronics. Just depending on how the store is set up, sometimes both. But they're sending all kinds of model kits now, whether it's the other types of anime kits or that, and I've been seeing the Batlog like build the Gundam things, like not the Gundam kits, but like the little figures you can like customize and slap different crap on. I've seen those. Obviously the actual Gundam action figures. I forgot what the line is called. Um, I don't even remember, like the 6-inch things. They have those too. Uh, I don't think it's super regional. I mean, it may be that your Target never ordered them, but if you have Targets, odds are they'll be there. But yeah, right now it's overwhelming. It's like they got a buttload of stock and they're just trying to put it on the shelves as much as they can. Now, I haven't gone back to the Targets in a couple weeks to really check for anything else, but I got my Command Quanta and then canceled the pre-order, so I didn't buy it twice by accident. No, it was always a plan. The Batlog stuff was meant to go to Target first, which is weird. According to what I've seen, it was meant to go to Target and then release elsewhere. So there's a reason why Target got it, and then other places are planning to release it later. So they prioritize sending it to Target. I don't think it was like we're hurting for Gunpla content. People aren't buying the shit at Target, basically. But if you give them something new and that's the only place to buy it, they'll go there. If you just give them the same shit that's been out for 5 years, like, I don't know, HD Barbatos, is like, they just flood the shelves with Barbatos and Wing Gundam and shit like that. Oh, I did see the new Heavy Arms, which, I had originally planned on getting those, and I'm just like, God, just kind of falling out of it. Yeah, that's always very true, Will. If it's like that, then you might be in a really crappy region, if we're honest. There was a long time where my Target didn't have anything, and then it's like it started getting wave after wave, and now it's kind of up to normal. Even like the NECA shelves, like while people were struggling to get some of the Ninja Turtle cartoon figures, now they're just sitting on the shelves at my Target. Nobody even cares because the people in the area who wanted them got them, and then that was it. Yeah, I mean, well, the weird thing is they may even have them, and they're just not putting them out. Um, I figure part of it comes down to whoever is doing the toy section, whether they're good or not. So it is what it is. But yeah, there's got to be a reason that Target got it before everyone else. I mean, I just saw that Gundam Planet got them in stock. Presumably BBTS will get them fairly soon, but other places, and it's also coming in waves. They didn't send them all at once. So there was like the first wave of kits, and then there's going to be the next wave instead of all together in one thing. Hello, Umbreon Dark. Birthday is on the 29th. Well, happy early birthday. Yes. Yes, Eric. Ah, sorry, there's a bunch of comments all at once. Why's my ear going weird? Local shop only has 5 kits. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I don't have a local shop other than Target. Like, that's the thing that sucks. Like, because Eric is connected to Gundam Kingdom here, Mr. Aguilar, that is, and that's more an hour away from me. It's on the other side of Houston. It's a good drive, and then other places like Japan House and stuff like that, where they can get things directly from Japan and kind of bypassing, you know, the ports, or coming a different route entirely. It happens. And then you've got everybody else who's been sitting there waiting on stock for months on end because they just can't process it or get it across the damn country. Well, yeah, but I'm not going to pay shipping. I'm not going to pay shipping for you to send it to me up here. It's not worth my time. Nick at Al section in some places basically a dump. Took a That's funny. Well, what's funny is like my Walmart NECA section tends to suck, but then sometimes they'll have like all the new shit. Like I just all of a sudden tried using Buy E recently, and their shipping killed my wallet. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I think the kit inventory is invisible online. Oh, don't bother don't bother checking inventory online. It's horrendous. It always lies. Oh, Buy E. I figured out what you meant. That you had somebody get you stuff. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I mean, if I can't just put one big ass order into $10 of shipping from Gundam Planet BBTS, BBTS is getting stuff in stock. It just happened to not be anything I was after, and the part that sucks. So, and that's only $4 shipping. You just gotta wait slightly longer. What's really annoying is that I put in an order on Friday I bought a couple things from BBTS on Friday, and one of my pre-orders came in after I'd already set it to ship separately. I was like, damn it, I knew I should have put it in the pile of loot, because then I would have combined the two and just sent it in one box. Now I have two different things. Oh, that sucks. I got you. Yeah, no, screw all that. That's a mess. I wouldn't do that. Also, depending, if I can't get it locally at this point, I don't care that much. And it's not like I've got to have everything. I'm not buying every brand new kit that comes out. If it interests me, I'll buy it. And I'm only just now barely getting back to building, with this little guy, which was a whole lot of fun. I'm waiting on the rest of these to come in because I had a lot of fun with this one. Um, and I enjoyed it. Plus, I got Megazords I never got to have before. So, I actually want to get back to doing Flame Toys kits, because I bought all that paint to paint Flame Toys stuff, and then I never didn't get around to building it. So I've got that kind of stuff I need to get to building. But I've still got all my shelves over here. I haven't even filled back up with action figures. I do have 2 boxes of action figures I'm trying to get rid of, both my Star Wars and my Power Rangers Legacy stuff. So all my Star Wars Black Series stuff and my Power Rangers Legacy collection. Not Zord, just the figures. Figured I'd just take back 2 shelves. You know, it's like so I can have more room for the Lightning collection, which is getting better. £50 to ship the kit to their warehouse alone before tax, international shipping, and the price of the product itself. Jesus. That ain't worth it. At least not to me. But I don't know what your situation is in getting stuff. But yeah, that's not worth it to me. But yeah, like I said, Eric, I'd be more likely to come down there to GK whenever I've got the car to go run down to IKEA. Because if I'm already heading into Houston, I might as well do it all at once while I'm down there. If I got to haul stuff, or if I can get my cousin's truck, or get somebody with a truck to drive down there with me. But if I get a truck, I'm going to go get the plywood and shit I need to do to take care of this, so that I can do everything all at once. So, I mean, if I could get the 2 bits of furniture I need and get this thing covered and get my detolfs in here and just get it all up and done, that'd be great. My problem is I don't know what I want to display Gundam-wise once I get the detolfs up, because I'm only going to have 4 detolfs and I have 9 detolfs worth of Gundams. And then everything else, if I don't care about it, I'm probably going to sell. So if anybody's looking for pre-built kits, obviously I'll be putting up a thing about that. Well, I mean, I can't guarantee that, Eric. I work Saturdays. It's like, gonna have to take the car After I get off work, do all that shit, drive down there. I'd rather do it on a Sunday if I could, but if you're only there on Saturday, it is what it is. You know. And we got Thanksgiving next week. Have no idea what Thanksgiving plans are. Nobody has posted anything about family plans. I assume my mom wants to have a get together. I don't know. She's not really in the best shape to be cooking giant meals and shit. So if she needs help, I'll probably call her this week and see what's going on. I'm gonna build a Gundam Centipede. Oh, you mean Devil Gundam? Or you just want to have lots and lots of legs? Like just keep putting Barbatos together? No, that's fine. I mean, you don't have to be there necessarily, Eric. And also, you know where I live. You can also come visit. You haven't even come to the new place yet. I is here, so are Zoids. Why you type bad, Jack? There's no Zoids. No Zoids. Also, Eric, when you get when everything's set up to go, or if you want to send me anything to promote the GK contest, I can. Because then you're gonna end up like one segment per form. That's terrible. Also, what are you gonna do with all the extra torsos? You're just gonna have a whole bunch of Barbatos upper ends. I mean, presumably it's just the torso turned back, and then there's some type of weird. I mean, how are you going to connect the extra things to the other? I don't know how it actually connects. I haven't seen the kit itself to see how it connects to the other one. I just assume they made some type of hip/ball joint extension that connected it. Yeah, that's weird. I don't like that. Because I never actually looked at how the Barbatorus works. Give me a second. I'm bringing up website. It's being stupid. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like Gundam Planet's new website. It's actually kind of annoying. They don't have the Barbatorus up. I was looking at the Gundam Ground Urban Combat type. It looked interesting. I don't care about the Helios. I know it's supposed to be like the hero of the series. I have no idea. Sky Zero, don't care about that. Goof Crimson Custom looks interesting though. But once again, I don't want to just buy more kits that are just going to be sitting around, That's just me. Doesn't look too good. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine it does. Play stores. Because I know they had the pre-orders up. Gundam. Let's go look. Let's go see what they got. And I know everybody's been scrambling for the RG Hainu. It's like, hey, look, there's another one I still don't care about. I never cared about the Hainu. It's weird. I know the Eclipse started coming into stock at certain places. I had no need to get that either. I mean, if somebody wants to let me look at theirs, I'll review it. I was like, I have no want to get that. Oh, okay. So they literally use the torso of the Gundam and the side skirts plug into the shoulders. Okay. I just want to know how it connects to the butt. I assume it's a new set of hips for that purpose alone. Okay. I see what's up. I don't like it though. It's kind of stupid. It's like it's funny that they came up with that after so many people did that in the first place, and these are all kind of basically based on stuff people actually made in the game. RG God Gundam, yes, I saw that. Baddie suits are just recolors. Oh, that makes sense. Of course, you haven't decided on the colors because you haven't messaged me yet to figure out what colors you want to do it in, which is what you do with every build. But yeah, that would actually make sense. What is this fixed figuration? Ew. Endless Waltz early colored version of the Wing Gundam. God, that is ugly. That is really ugly. Good God. I didn't know that was coming either. And $450? Jesus. No, thank you. Also, for anybody who likes Plunderlings, the little action figure guys that look like little crazy looking elf guys, they're back in stock at BBTS if you're remotely interested. Go get those because they're really cool. I think I need to get this Rodimus, the Flame Toys Rodimus. I know that Mr. Chevelle 4x4 has a buttload of them that he's doing for customs. Or not customs, for commissions. Gundam frame collars. No. Or you mean just the way that the actual collar of the... Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. I mean, I built a multi-legged thing out of grazes, and it was all functional. I mean, it required glue. It's like I had to glue that thing together, though. I mean, it wasn't like just parts laying around. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm at the point where I've got all this backlog, and I'm like, what do I want to build next? It's like I had a plan before. Now I don't have a plan. And with Double October just basically not able to happen like normal this year, is like I really didn't have a plan for anything to build. So I was like, okay, where do I start next? Yeah. You got to build all those things. Build them all. I mean, you're just straight building. I need some. I need to go look through my paints and see what I've got because I know I used a lot of paint when I did the Halo gun. Also, I did see that they have a needler coming, like a full size needler. It looks awesome. The only thing that, like, if I get that, the only thing it would really need is like a hollow kind of paint job on it. That'd be pretty cool. If they actually have that thing make sounds, that would be pretty awesome. Also, Dougie hasn't hit me up in a long time. He was supposed to be finishing that reticle thing for my Halo rifle, and I've not heard from him in a while. I need to hit him up. No, I don't know what that means, but okay. I assume that's what they did in the thing. Oh, sorry. Comments just appear like I'm looking at the bottom and I see the newest one, and then there's two above it. I didn't even see. All right, gonna try and make a kit bash of Quanta and Lupus Rex. Their designs might clash too much. Build wise, yes, that would be very difficult to manage because there's two incredibly different frames. I don't even know if that would look good. If I'm honest with you, I mean, for Lupus Rex, I mean, I think the best thing you could manage is maybe having. I don't even know. I also don't know why you would do that. Personally, like, I mean, you could use the tail on the Lupus Rex as the shield bit or the sword bits for the Quanta. Maybe work the V fin on there. You know, you'd be better off using the Quanta as the base and getting the Lupus Rex armor on the Quanta to make the custom work instead of trying to actually bash the two kits together because they're two extremely different things. Like, because I would have like that leg armor with the vents, like kind of covering the GN condensers on the legs and stuff like that. Yeah, but just because they're your favorites doesn't mean that they aesthetically combine well. Plus, you got to have the GN drive be exposed, so you can't have the tail coming out the back, technically speaking. So, if you want to do that, like I said, using the tail or several tails as the blades for the sword bits. That'd be the best way to go about that, in my opinion. Non-kit Gundam Barbaric looks really good, better than it. I don't know what it is though. Well, you can say that. I don't know what it is. And I mean, you could probably use the hands, like the big old banana claws, for the Lupus Rex on the Quanta. In theory, it should fit. In theory, I mean, I don't know. Never tried. Probably different ball joints, but that's easy enough to fix. But one is a lot more sleek than the other. One's a bit more square. That's why I said you'd probably be better off taking the bits of the Lupus Rex armor and putting it over the Quanta rather than trying to integrate it the other way. But I mean, hey, it's your deal. If you can make it work, go for it. Yeah, it's that other one that we saw the drawings for a long time ago. It's part of the Erd Hunt thing that I don't care about in any way, shape, or form, if I'm honest. The only thing I want from that, the only thing I want at all from that Erd Hunt is the new grays, that custom Schwalbe grays, and then maybe the roadies that I think they showed off, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what all the suits they showed off. I don't care about the Gundams at all. Like it's such an outside thing. I really don't even give a shit about it. Asmodeus, I don't care. That's the thing. It's like I don't have to care about it anymore. It's like if they wanted to give me shit from the Calamity War, like if we get a Calamity War manga or series, or even just an OVA that's stuff about the Calamity War, we get to see the original Gundams in their original forms. I'd be down for that. Then I would have a reason to care. This I don't really care about, except for the grays. I want the grays because I have to have more grazes. See, that's the thing is like, so when I get around to setting up my stuff, so I have a fairly complete IBO collection, including all the grazes. I have a very complete double O collection, with the exception of the ones obviously I'm missing and I'm always going to be angry about if they don't re-release. And then the MGs that I have, endless ones, which I need to talk to Gordon because I have those MG Xeon suits for him. Ah, okay. I feel like overflag head on a Schwalbe Gray's body would look nice. Maybe. I don't know, because I don't have to scale. Because flag is a pretty tiny head. Maybe might look good. Not sure. I mean, what would be interesting is to, in a way, kit bash, because you got to remember the flag is really small. It's just lanky compared to the Grays, which is a sizable HG for what it is. He's saying it is, but we don't know if that's the actual name. At least not that I've actually heard that they gave it a name. They just showed the silhouette. I mean, all those people who made custom versions of these Gundams and throughout the different demon names are going to be all pissy. They're like, "Damn it, that's not what I designed with that name." At least that's the way I look at it. I'm seeing other stuff here that I want to buy. Yeah, sleepy. Todd alcohol. Oh, I'm just thinking ahead because there's. Oh, I want to get the Planet X IDW Grimlock. I just got to make it happen. It's not a cheap one, so if I'm gonna make it happen, that's gonna be a thing. Hey Patricia, I'm just doing a live stream, just talking to everybody right now. People are asking about model kits and things like that because I'm streaming to both channels. I keep getting suggestions from Instagram. It's annoying. Yeah, but you know, who knows or cares? It's like people say shit. Who knows? Okay. That's one you've been posting pictures of, I guess. Oh, catch back up. There we go. But yeah, for anybody watching from the It Doesn't Have to Make Sense channel, obviously most of the questions and stuff are coming from people on the main Shoky channel, which is very, very different, obviously. But hi, if anybody's watching from there. I just figured if there was anybody who wanted to watch and just bullshit, ask questions, it's fine. Like I said, I don't have a topic for anything. I mean, like, because I spent so much time this weekend doing the Ghostbusters Afterlife reviews, which was fun. I kept my thoughts a little bit more organized. It was made way easier. So when I did the Eternals review, I actually had to do so much editing because I kept talking about one subject, jumping to another, talking about the subject again, and stuff like that. I actually had to move around a lot of stuff to make a cohesive video. It was pretty ridiculous, if I'm honest. But but the full extended spoiler review is up for members, and that's a long thing where I go over the whole movie, and stuff like that, talk about things. This is a lot of fun. Gundam Belial. You need a which type of Phoenix? There's already been one. It was funky. Did you take pictures? Because if you didn't, fail. Yeah, because it's basically this color, isn't it? It's the color of chocolate wine. Which, by the way, chocolate wine is incredibly strong. For anybody who's never had any. Good thing I ate a big lunch. Always send me pictures, Eric. See, maybe that's the other thing I should do. If you guys have any room down there, take some stuff that I won't have room for and display down there. Because I dug out the, where did I put it? Dug out the Glitchbusters custom over there because I needed to empty out a box to send to Sean Diesel. Because he bought that Providence. So after all that bullshit, Eric, I ended up selling the Providence to Sean. Oh, well, how am I supposed to know what you're talking about, Jack? So I just got to a point where I frankly didn't want to build the Providence. You know what? I need to build the damn. That's what I need to do next. Forget all the other stuff unless something incredibly pressing comes up, like the next Super Mini Plus. I need to get into building all those Seed MG kits that I bought right before we moved. Because there's literally a box in the closet right there in front of me of all those brand new MG seed kits that I bought. So I need to do that because I really want to build those, and I need to buy the. Am I still missing one? I think I'm still missing one. I don't have the dual shroud, I don't think I have that one. Yeah, that would be worth my time to take down there. I mean, what do you think I'm going to do? Just show up and be like, "Hey, put this on display"? No, I would let y'all know I'm not stupid. Gee, Eric. But the Musha would be a good one. I figure out what I'm going to do with my PGXia as well. Because its display base is sitting right over there, kind of in the way at the moment. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that would get a little confusing. It would be funny if it was gold, though. Like if they just went ahead and went there. Because I'm pretty sure they haven't bothered to design that one. That's a good question, Christine. Eric, do you want to field that one, or Sean, if you're still here, because those are the two people I know of that will take commissions. Technically, yeah, you can actually do it. If you've got the time, money, and effort and skill, yeah, buying them, painting them, and selling them is a thing you can do. For the most part, I'm not going to sell anything that I've done full paint jobs to. My customs are my customs. I wouldn't say there's a lot of money in it, but if you're good, you can make some money at it. Because Sean, or Chevelle 4x4 as he is in the chat, um, he does usually custom painted transformers. Oh yeah, sorry, that's in the other chat, Eric. I forgot you guys can't see the full chat. You only see half the chat. She was asking if there's any money in buying and painting and selling kits. So yes would be the answer. Well, I mean, every mobile suit is beam coated because it's integrated into them. So yeah, Christine's watching both. Yeah. So I can see both chats, but I also have this one over here. Yeah, there you go. See, Christine's double fisting it, as it were. It's like she's going drinks. That's what drinks. That kind of double fist. Not the, hey, shut up, me. Anyways, but yes, if you're like Sean, he's done many of the Flame Toys model kits, and he does insane paint jobs. And he's actually got, I think he said five of the hot rod that he's currently like batch building and painting to send out. Um, he builds his own customs, obviously, or paints his own customs, and then it's mostly just. Now, I don't know if there's money in doing it however you want to do, like a normal piece of art, and then try to sell that. I don't know if there's a lot of money in that versus commissioning a piece to be done. It's all good. Well, one thing is, I think you can still watch the chat, but actually pause one video in theory. I think you can do that. I think the chat will still flow even if the the video is paused. Also, I have a video I need to edit. I filmed a whole bunch of shit this week that I've been trying to get caught up on editing. But whether it was model kits, the movie reviews took precedent. But there's a video I got to upload. It's addressing comments I get on a particular video a lot. So I got a video. I got to do that. I hate having to do that technically, but hopefully it'll clear it up. So I'll just attach it to that video. Yeah. That's what I was getting at, Eric. You don't just make you don't like, you're not like making something like this and turning around and selling it. That's way harder. Like if I tried to sell my customs, it'd be very particular people who would buy it, not like a mass market appeal versus somebody tells you, hey, can you build and paint this particular thing for me in this color or style or something like that. I've never done it. I've had a couple offers, and like people are like, hey, will you do a thing for me for this? And I'm like, well, I don't know if I feel comfortable doing that. It's like, I'm good for myself, but I don't know if I can make something good enough for someone else, technically. Unless it's a Nerf gun. I could probably like paint the fuck out of a Nerf gun for somebody. I was like, I actually have to unwrap that thing. I didn't realize where it was sitting when I closed it. Like I've had it wrapped in a towel since we moved to try to protect it when we moved. But now that I unboxed a bunch of stuff, I ended up closing a door kind of on it. I gotta make sure I don't have like a big gash going across it now. What kind of paints do you use? I mean, I use personally, I use spray cans from Tamiya. Occasionally, Mr. Color brands, stuff like that, or Mr. Hobby, I should say. Other people use things like Vallejo, things like that. There's specific model paints, and yeah, pretty much painting plastics. Are you taking commissions? Yeah, see, I'd be more likely to take commissions for something big, or say like the mini Tolf. Like really, the only commission I've ever really taken was the mini Tolf 3 that I made for Bobby Skullface to send out last year. And then we was supposed to commission me for something else, but I think we both forgot what it was, and it's so far back in our discussion that we don't remember who or what it was for. So just kind of out there. There is something I want to make and send him, and I got a lot of ideas for it this past weekend, in fact. So I gotta go back and get that info. That'd be more of a surprise deal. I don't know when I'll get a chance to do it. I need to get back to scratch building. I need to finish the tiny violin that's here somewhere. It's in the drawer. Yeah, it's in the drawer. Yeah, so I got to finish my tiny violin. Never got around to doing that. Yep, you got to be careful with different paints on different plastics. Very much so. Same thing with different glues on different plastics. Because that, surprisingly, there's still been, like, my old video about super glue versus cement. There's been a lot of questions on that in recent months, talking about what types of cement or glue to use on different types of things. Pagan Sky, hello. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Damn it. Ooh, excuse me. Tiny violin, it's pretty small. I posted pictures, never posted any video about it. Where did it go? You know, I said it was in the drawer, and I realized that was not the same bag. So now I'm looking for it. I hope it's not, like, wandering around somewhere that it shouldn't be, because it could break very easily. Okay, where did it go? Is it over here? No, that's not it. Okay. Where did I put the damn thing? Too small, I lost it. Eric has seen it. People in the Discord have seen it. I know it's here somewhere. No, it didn't just disappear. Well, yeah, that's annoying. Then again, maybe I boxed it up. Oh, wait a minute. It's boxed up. What am I thinking? It was on my desk. Hold on, wait. Maybe it's in here. Duh. I boxed that up when we moved. I'm sitting here pretending like it's out and about. Is it in here? It actually might be in my toolbox, now that I think about it. That would be a pretty safe place for it. I still, for those who don't realize, I still have to unpack, like, half of the room that used to exist. Sorry. Yeah, I just realized. Oh, exactly. That's funny. Pagan Sky. Oh, by the way, for everybody from the one channel who wished Miss Shoky well last night, thank you. I appreciate that. She's not doing very well. In fact, I mean, she's not sick or anything. She's in a lot of pain. And it's a different pain than she's had recently. Seriously, I thought I had it out here on the desk, but I'm just crazy, I guess. I thought it was out here in a little baggie, which means I probably did put it away for its own safety. Or it's right down here and I just can't see it. Because there's 2 small baggies down here on the floor. It could be in one of them, but not likely. Nope, that's repro labels. What is this one? That's other cards and stuff. Well, hopefully it didn't, like, fall and break. But yeah, Tiny Violins was a fun project that I just did one day for the hell of it. I got pictures of it somewhere. Oh, by the way, Eric, I don't know if you still want them, but I still have a whole bunch of water slides for you. Actually, give me a second. Maybe I can find the pictures of it. Sure, I can. What year was that? That was last year. Some point. See, that was the thing is I pulled out, like right before we moved, I pulled out a whole bunch of water slides for you. Because, I'm not going to use most of them. Okay, so that's the weapons rack. It was after the weapons rack. There's Mini Tolf. And a whole bunch of videos from Rodimus 13. Never going to use those. More Mini Tolf. Whole bunch of Megatron photos. Different custom. Just still need to finish the custom grays. Like I said, lots of projects built up. Where is it? That's Mini Tolf 3. Okay, no, that's the beginning of this year. That's the snow days. There's the Halo gun. That's an empty folder. What the hell? When did I make that thing? Couldn't have been 2019. I guess it could have been, but I don't think it was. I thought it was 2020. Transformer Customs. Double October that year. It's pretty easy, to be totally honest with you. Tools are readily available, and like the basic tools, and you can buy all the basic tools in like one shot, and it's pretty easy. And the instructions are super easy. The work is really easy. Realistically, like it's not bad compared to old school model building, which you had to use glue and everything else like that. It's actually surprisingly easy. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so now I'm back in 2020, unless I didn't download the pictures, and I'm going to be mad at myself if I didn't. Yes, you can. You can ask a stupid question. What do you got? I sing to myself, but as I've been told in the comments of several videos, I can't sing, I can't carry a tune, and I should stop and never do it again. So yes. But what's funny is because of people like Tim Faust and stuff like that, I have discovered my more bassy part of my voice where I can get down pretty low, stuff like that. So like I can do my best to sing along. I don't technically I would probably be a baritone going into a bass. Yes. Sorry, I was looking for things. How difficult is no, sorry. Still afraid of water slides. I don't like water slides, but I'm not afraid of them anymore. Dry transfers are so much worse. Box can be your workspace. If you literally have this much workspace that is like the box, you can literally do everything you need to do. It doesn't take much. Or do what I used to do: build on your bed. It's entirely possible. Anywhere you got a big flat workspace, if you have an open counter in your kitchen, stand and build. Some of them don't take more than a couple hours. Things like that. Yes, they do make really simple entry grade kits that are, and these are all snap build, by the way, the ones we're talking about. Oh no, I can carry a tune, but people think I can't sing because I'm not 100% on pitch with the people I'm singing along with. Like I sang along with Helplessly Hoping. That's why I turned off the comments on that video because people were bitching at me. And I don't mean the whole time. I mean like a little bit I was singing along. But the problem is if I'm trying to sing all of the parts, obviously I don't get everyone. The hard part is I'm fairly well deaf in my right ear, so that does make it difficult. I swear to God, I had, maybe they're in downloads or just in pictures. I'm sitting here scrolling through, not even considering the fact they could just be out here somewhere. Nope, they're not. Balls. I have not seen the entry grade new yet. Is it out? Hold on. Has anyone tried building a More Storm Avengers kit? No, so expensive. Mark 50. Hey, didn't Dougie build one of those, Eric? I think he did. Yeah. I mean, I've never had any formal singing training either. I just sing along with shit. I've been told I can sing decent. I understand the concept. It's like, I mean, it's just vocal training can basically fix almost anybody, but having weakened hearing makes it a little harder to know if you're on pitch. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Next year's Model Mania. I don't know. You know me. I can't ever commit to shit. It'd be fun. I'm not saying I can or can't. And right now, I mean, maybe. Who knows what I'll even build? Definitely not 2018. What am I thinking? Control Bandai HG kit for doing Codebukia kit. 100%. I mean, Kotobuki is not that difficult, but they're not that good. Well, at least if you get like something crazy from Kotobukiya, but not like, I mean, frame arms aren't that difficult realistically. If you can build an MG, you can build a frame arms. That's not a big deal. 30-minute mission kits are also, they're not Gundams, but they're super simple for the most part, and they look good and they function well. So I would definitely suggest something like that. Ooh, I feel like I'm in the right area here. Because this was custom action figures. The Musha build. Yeah, I definitely did it after I did the Musha build. This was 2019. There's no way I built it that long ago. Oh, this was the ball. This was the ball and cup era. Okay. Sorry, I'm going back on. Hey, home fast. You see outtake of Tim's. What burns my brisket? Where he swears. That's funny. That's an outtake? You did the opposite. It's funny. We're getting a table and entering. Okay. Zoid Wolf. Oh, if you're going for like a Zoid kit, that's a different story. Mega Man X kits. I know people who have built them. I've never built them personally. They look cool. I've looked at them for sure. See, I've also. Oh, you know what? I still need to finish that what is it called? That newer thing from Kotobukiya, the little like Baymax truck. That's what I always call it. I still need to finish building that. Well, I finished building it. I need to customize it, which was going to be a pretty like good weathered customization. Once again, we moved and everything just went massively on hold. I'm looking through my weathering pictures from when I built Busted Haro. Okay, so this is all Flame Toys kits. Tim swears. It's kind of funny though. And yes, guys, sorry if there's weird crossover between channels, but it is what it is. It is really funny to hear someone swear when you've never heard it before. Like you always assume that they don't, or it's something new. So like you hear somebody who, like for instance, one of the podcasts I watched, they really try to keep swearing to a minimum. They try to keep it family friendly. Even when guests come on, they tell them, "Hey, don't cuss." And it's not that they're worried about monetization; they are worried about it being a family friendly show because so many people watch it. But then you get to the off camera, behind the scenes, or the members only stuff, and they're cursing the whole time. It's so weird when you've never heard someone cuss before. Yeah, I'm sitting there just. Apparently, I did not save pictures of my violin. I'm going to have to do what I did the last time, Eric. I'm going to have to go through our chat, dig way back into the pictures, and find pictures of the violin. That'd be funny. SDs, yeah, I guess. But you're talking about somebody who doesn't have any, somebody who's beginning. I wouldn't start there. Like if you got into the BB Senshi kits, I mean, some of them are pretty good, but like, yeah, you're right, they're simple, but that would be a lot of painting for a beginner. No, I don't know if I would push that off onto someone, technically speaking. Yeah, I haven't built a Zoid yet. I still want to. It's just those damn things are so expensive. You've built them. There has got to be a thing somewhere. It's called Outtakes of What Burns My Brisket. Brunch DJs Tim Fest. Good lord. Ingrid posted it? Okay. Well, we'll definitely look at it next week on Home Friday. It is funny when I don't offload pictures to my own computer. Let's see here. Eric, you need to get that Yu-Gi-Oh statue I sent you. That thing was ridiculous. Sorry, I gotta click a lot here. Click. Oh, why am I doing this the hard way? I can actually... Oh, there's a way I could do it. I gotta bring up Messenger itself. That's right. I forgot. That's so stupid. Here we go. Hold on. That's how you do it. Okay. I know there's a way I can access all the pictures at once. I don't have to scroll endlessly. There we go. Shared media. Make my life easy. Sorry, I'm still looking for things. Typing in the dock and watching Yellowstone. Oh, my buddy Sean, his dad met dude from Yellowstone because apparently it films not far from where they live in north-ish Texas. She gets a really good part separation. Don't need paint or stickers. Well, not entirely true, but yes. I still use Zoids as an example. I was using that as a frame reference for possible difficulties. Zoids are very hard, yes. Is there still a Liger Zero kit in a custom part Schneider Panzer Jaeger? Yeah. Those things still exist. Harder to find, but they still exist. You know, things come back out in bursts, usually. I'm seeing how far back. Oh, Eric, when are you going to get around to building that Gurren Lagann? Tipping in the dark. Okay, so there's that. Seeing how far back I have to go. Good lord. Okay, there's those. There's mini tolls. Okay, so there's the... Okay, now I'm getting close because I'm at the paint job there. I'm going to be mad if I actually did not send you pictures of it. Like, that would suck if I actually didn't. I sent them to somebody. That's for sure. Okay, see, now we're back way too far. It didn't. Either that or that thing's been sitting on my desk way longer than I thought it was. Because there's the Ecto container. No, you just have to have just the Discord app, or download Discord on your computer. I think you can technically use it in the browser as well. Okay, yeah, no. Apparently, I never sent those pictures to Eric, which is annoying. I want to get a Lizingon. I want to do all three back to back. Okay. I just really hope they fix the hips on that thing, which is so bad. Mine broke. I'm pissed. I spent a lot of time painting that damn Gurren Lagann. Okay, so who did I send pictures of that to? That's a good question, me. Oh, okay. So not that person. Perhaps this person. No text channels. I'm not sure what that's all about. Hold on. I didn't accidentally screw up the entire Discord. No, Discord works. There might be a cooldown period when you first join. I can't remember if we had that set up to where it takes like 10 minutes or something like that once you join in. But if you can't see the starting out Gundam related, all that kind of stuff, should be there. What the hell? Why? I don't monitor the thing very often, but good lord. What? There was a update earlier, and I don't like some of the stuff they changed. That is weird, though. I don't know why that would be a factor. Come on, open video. What the heck? There we go. Huh? I mean, the link. If you followed the link in the description of the video, it should have taken you to the Shoky Discord. Ooh, those are some crazy looking hot dogs. That's odd. Or are you on Discord trying to find my channel? Server, rather. Just channels within the server. Yeah, it should just take you there from the link once you've signed up. I know it's been so long since I've done it. I don't remember how that works. It shouldn't be difficult. I'm surprised if it is. But either way. But otherwise, just look for Shoky reviews. Yeah, just Shoky reviews. You should be able to find it. If anybody else wants to sign up for the Discord, by all means. That's weird. Let me go see if there's an issue. I gotta click on something. Yeah, so you do it. Hold on. That one. That's what I'm looking for. There it goes. You should see this. Hold on. I gotta actually add the thing. So you should see that. There we go. Two separate windows. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, if you click the link, it should take you to directly there. And then you do your thing, and then you just do the thing. So, I mean, obviously, I've already got myself set up, so that's not a problem. That is odd. I don't know what that was. That's weird. I don't even know what that was. Okay, anyway, close this. Close that. Or actually, just close this. What I'm doing. Also, now it's confusing to me because now I've got it over here. So close this number. Oh well, if you figure it out, it'll be there. It ain't going nowhere. That is strange though. Never seen anybody have any issues getting to the server. Oh, apparently I've got stuff open over here too. I'm not paying attention to the windows. Ah, okay. Yeah, probably just a browser issue. All good. I'm gonna sneeze again. It's in there somewhere. I can feel it. I can feel it a lot. All right. So now this is leading me to go do something else. Give me a second. Ah, yeah, there we go. How do I do that? Give me a second, guys. Camera. Nice scroll. Oh, yeah, that would be a good reason to have bad internet there. If it's that shit. That would do it. Yeah, I would. Give me a second. I gotta do this. Come on. It's not a complete photo, but it's something. Don't I have better pics for that? Perhaps not. Okay, there's the gun, puppy. I deleted a whole bunch of crap. I really hope I kept that somewhere. Okay. Don't let Batman. I don't know what that is. You're just saying words now, buddy. Okay, so finally, to answer the question from a long ass time ago, that's the little guy. That's incomplete, though. I did a lot more work after this, but that's how big it is. For those who are asking, for the tiny violin. I don't know why I don't have the later pictures. I have to find them. Oh, hell, I gotta find it. But yeah, that's the tiny violin I made. Yeah, true. Tiny violin right there. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know this is a new option. Hold on. Do you mind if I share your YouTube channel with another channel I follow who are asking if anyone knew of a channel or a reaction or direct? Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Oh, like I said, this isn't even done. I did way more work than this. This is just the only pictures I could find on my phone. I still got more to do, but yeah, it's good. I got bored one day and wanted to see if I could do it. Like, and I wanted a random project, so I decided to make a tiny violin. Oh, you know what? I made that back when I built the Jesta, so I should have been looking for the Jesta pictures. Now that I remembered, I did that. Assuming I even have Jesta pictures anymore. Ah, why does my ear hurt all of a sudden? Nope, that's this ear, dummy. Damn. Damn. Okay, so that was then. So it was definitely in 2020. Because I was trying to decide if I wanted the just to play the violin or use the mini Tolf as a weapon. I was doing when I wanted to build a IKEA Gundam. And yeah, PewDiePie's IKEA Gundam is fine and all, but he doesn't have a D-Tolf to use as a weapon. I don't even think I have those pictures. So this is all the grays. Yeah, these are all videos. Yeah. I deleted the pictures if I ever had them. That is stupid. Why would I do such a thing? Delete all reference to a thing I built. That's real stupid. Real stupid, me. Unless it's in this backup folder, which is possible. Oh, yeah. I'm an idiot. I literally had the photos right here. I just had to look in the correct folder. There we go. Hold on. Why is it not? That's weird. It didn't share the thing I was supposed to sharing. That. Oh, because it moved. That's why. It moved. So actually, I printed out. I actually printed small images of how to, build an actual violin. So I'm following actual plans of building a violin. So that inner frame, cut that out, got that all together. I was working on the center ridge. It's actually too big at this point. I needed to shrink it. And believe me, shaping that complex curve is a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I had to actually search for it. And this is where I was glad I bought these tiny clamps because it would have never stayed sandwiched. It's actually made of styrene sheet, so plastic sheet. Same stuff the model kits are built out of, but in bare sheet form. And that was me cutting out the F holes. It believe me, it's actually rougher than it looks on the picture. And then I actually uh, hand carved the neck using Dremel tool. See that? Just actually kind of how they really do this in real life. Carved it down, roughed in the shape. And the only thing I couldn't really do was the curly Q bits on the side. I did what I could. And I also hollowed out that center part right there and add a little bit of ridging to it just to give it something. That's where the strings have to go. And yeah, there's going to be strings. That's a really rough slap together bit. Like I said, I got bored. Been adding the actual pins, like drilled through it, added pins for the road to go to, or the strings to go to. Hey, Blackbird. And it's just sticking the neck on there to see how it would fit. And if you guys know how big an X-Acto knife is, that shows you how big the thing actually is. Or small, however you want to look at it. That's me just attempting to see if I could get a fine wire on there. I can. So, do I have the better? Yeah, okay. So it actually has to have the bridge part. So I layered plastics and then divvied out how big it was supposed to be, shaped it, or stuck it all together. Yeah, it would definitely be considered a miniature thing. Scale model of it. And then I added a little pin so that you can take the neck on and off. drilled out a hole for it. That's basically where I left it off. Actually, like I haven't really touched it since then. It's not glued together there. It's just actually just mechanically held together at that point. And what am I doing here? I don't even know. Oh, that was me trying to figure out the paint job. I'll keep that a secret for now. Eric knows what I was trying to figure out because he and I were working together on that. Yeah, no, patience is part of it, but I mean that was maybe 3 days, 4 days. I can build pretty quick when I'm motivated. And having that, what was hard was actually printing out the plan to scale because all I was doing was resizing them in MS Paint and printing them out at the right size percentage to get any smaller, and the details would be lost and super hard. And then I could do bigger, but at that point, it's not really a tiny violin, is it? It's like, I mean, some people would just 3D print such a thing, but I was bored and decided to actually scratch build it just to see if I could. It's like, I felt like testing my skills today. I mean, like, for those who've been around long enough, you saw the Ghostbusters build. I did that in 4 days. With driving to get all the scraps and stuff like that, or all the supplies, I should say. Yeah, so all those build logs were here. Dude. Okay, so I don't have the containment unit in this folder. That's in its own folder. And then of course there's some customs I built that literally took a year, and then another one that's still in the works from years ago. Yeah, that would be crazy. Now, in theory, if I actually have the wires big or taut enough, I could. I mean, it probably wouldn't sound like anything, but it would be funny. I would not put it out of the realm of possibilities of something that could happen, because it will have a bow. It's going to be a very different type of bow, but it'll have one. Is this what I'm looking for? Nope. Is this? Whoa! What the? I jumped back 2 years by accident. Is this the one I want? Or is it the previous one? Nope. When did I build the damn thing? Oh yeah, this. Okay. Where do I even start? Now I'm just showing off shit. Like I said, this is just bullshit time. So, like, for those who like Ghostbusters, I built that last year, 2019, 2 years ago. So I built the entire ecto containment or ghost containment unit in 4 days. Wrong button. There we go. I built that whole display in 4 days from scratch. It was fun, and that's one of the things I'm more proud of. No thanks. Definitely don't need anything that crazy, because of the theme of the thing. It wouldn't make sense, but I appreciate the offer. It's like, because that would be much harder to manage versus what I was planning on doing in the first place. But yeah, so like I said, if you like Ghostbusters, I built that thing. You know, that was a fun project. Oops, that's not the button I meant to click on. That's the button I wanted to click on. Okay. Damn, it's only 7:30. I've only been gone here for an hour and a half. That's crazy. Time does not fly sometimes. I need to figure out because obviously I boxed everything up when we moved, and I don't know where everything is anymore. So like all my custom stuff, I don't even know. Like my for instance, the tiny violin, I don't know exactly where that is. The weapons rack that I built, don't know where that is. You know, because I need it now because I have so many weapons, so many foot soldiers, um, all kinds of stuff. I got to dig out. But yeah, if nobody has a whole lot more questions about anything, I might call it a night and go see if the wifey's doing any better. Hopefully she's been asleep all this time. You know, let her get some rest. Oh yeah, yeah. I appreciate that. I'm not even that good, if we're honestly. Most time consuming. I mean, I've had a regular straight build that took 18 or 19 hours without doing anything. But then again, if I'm doing any kind of custom work, that can take weeks, days, you know, stuff like that. Come on, Eric. We know people who are way better than me. Let's just be honest here. Just because I beat you in one contest doesn't mean anything. And yeah, just because I beat you in a contest with like three of your best paint jobs on display. I'm a better scratch builder than you, but you're a better painter. My Sean sending me messages. It's like the key is being humble. The ghost trap was a fun build. I really enjoyed building that thing. And everything about the whole Ghostbusters theme build was a lot of fun. Yeah, that's why I learned to weather stuff, and it's so much more fun. It's like clean builds are not that much fun. Yeah, I did. Go watch my review. No, Christine, go watch the review. It's only 30 minutes. I'm not gonna shortchange my own video by going around it. Where are my pictures of busted Haro? Yeah, Eric, imagine how good I'll be when I actually decide to bust out my airbrush. Where is busted Haro? When did I build that thing? Was that 2019 or 2018, Eric? Do you remember? That had to have been 2019. 2020 just didn't matter. Oh yeah, because that would have been in the that's in the balls for balls era, so that makes sense. So next year, after everything kind of gets back to life again, I'll do another contest. I'll do another build contest. Finally, a worthy opponent in 2019. You haven't seen the movie? Go see the movie. Christopher Fernandez. I seem to know somebody by that name. Let me open some busted Haro pics real quick. Actually, just go watch the video because the video's fun. Yeah, go watch my review of Busted Haro. Just because it was a fun video. Might as well not turn off screen share. Just close it and reopen something else. I built this guy. That was fun. This is a super simple kit. Just made it disgusting. So these pictures are not as high res as they would seem. Oh, I do somewhere. It's funny that he came out looking like a globe. But this is for all the people who are new to the channel. Wow, this is all on my old phone, and I can see the quality difference. It's insane. He barely made it out of war. Served his purpose. So I did plan on actually making a busted ball and cup, or a busted Haro suit, as it were. I'm sorry, that sucks. For those who have no idea, the one on the left here used to look like the one on the right, except that it was white instead of purple. The 2016 could have been good, and it just wasn't. This thing looks so much better in person than in these pictures. That's actually just to show up the light up eye. Oh, hey, look, there's Anubis. Hold on. Getting into other pictures. And then make sure what I was opening before I started getting into it. Oh, come on. There we go. Nope, not that. That's the good picture right there. That actually wasn't even the pictures of your Anubis. That was actually the base. Just getting into pictures of other stuff. So yeah, that's actually a good picture there. With some natural light. He's all disgusting. It was a fun build. Did that in a day and a half. From like start to finish. It's fun. Only the two originals. Yeah. So I went and saw the movie on my own. I didn't take Miss Shoky with me because I didn't want to wait for her, and I didn't know how interested she was at all in. Oh, that's cool. I gotta close some of these. I've got like five different. There we go. Yeah, actually, that wasn't the pictures of your Anubis. That was just the base. I think that was my Anubis, not yours. Yeah, that's the base from my Anubis that I never finished building. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to watch the 2016. It has nothing to do with this one. The new one is obviously a sequel to the original movie. And I said it in both reviews. I think they are eliminating movie 2 because there's no references in the new movie outside of a couple Easter eggs that reference movie 2 at all. Only the first one. So I think they technically retconned movie 2 out. Which, it was a good movie in and of itself. Oh, this is where all my pictures went. Okay. I got to remember that they're on my desktop. Oh, look, all my horror pictures are right here. I'm dumb. Yeah, this is where all this stuff went. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, these are all my Patreon uploads. Oh, that's funny. Temporary photos from all that stuff. But if you want just basic thoughts on it, I really thought that the new one was really good. The acting was well done. The characters and the actors that they picked were all really good. The concept of the movie was great. I watched the Comic Con panel from this year's new NYCC, where they actually it was the first time they kind of premiered the movie, and Jason Reitman was talking about how he came up with the concept of it, almost like a dream, you know, and then he wrote it from there. And the fact that he got to work with his dad to continue the work his dad started was pretty cool. Well, I mean, you can 100% not acknowledge 2016. 2016 doesn't exist in canon. If anything, it's in an alternate universe, which there is a Ghostbusters multiverse. So, in theory, they could do that if they wanted to. Ah, that sucks. See, I go early in the day if I can to go see movies. That's why I wanted to go. I went to the first showing was at 4 o'clock, so I went to the 4 o'clock show, and there wasn't even, I don't even think 20 people in there. But I guarantee you, Friday it was going to be packed all day long, and they were showing it on multiple theaters, or I'm sorry, multiple screens. I mean, Halloween basically pretends all of the movies don't exist, right? So the new continuity is only Halloween 1, and then it picks up with the most recent, and then Halloween Kills, right? Like everything in between doesn't even exist, let alone the like Rob Zombie ones. At this point, I'm just reminiscing of the old pictures and old friends who are all gone. Speaking of which, who raise your hand if you lost any friends this week due to news? I did. Not happy about it, but it's just true. How is that a thing? Can you somehow watch from a movie theater at home? Is this a thing I never knew existed, and I should probably find out? Oh, I definitely can't share this folder. It's got private info. I saw the new Dune. I didn't know if anybody wanted me to do a review on it. I mean, you can stream shit from home, but depending, not Ghostbusters. A lot of new movies are not coming to streaming for a long time. Unlike the co-streaming and theater nonsense, HBO, all HBO stuff, or I'm sorry, all Warner Brothers stuff is going back to theaters now. No longer going to HBO and theaters. Disney is starting to do the like 45-day delay on their new movies before they come to Disney Plus. Um, Obviously Netflix doesn't count, so they make their own stuff, so it doesn't really matter. Um, but apparently Ghostbusters is not going to be coming to streaming anytime soon, so that sucks. I didn't know where it would go because it's Sony, so I don't think they have an exclusive with anybody. Oh, AMC's offers that, huh? Never knew. Good to know though. But yeah, the new Dune was. Well, I'll say it. If anybody actually wants me to review the Dune movie, I will. I might rewatch it. Pay more attention because there was parts of it where I was on my phone, but I'll say I enjoyed it far more than I ever enjoyed the second attempt to see or to make Dune. I didn't want. I've never seen the original, um, but I've seen enough about it. The story doesn't change. I mean, I guess I've lost several close friends this year to differences of opinion, and that has not ever happened in my life. But I guess that's the world we live in now. We'll see one, and then we my one of my mothers-in-law started a very political discussion last night that there was not a good way out of, so I had to just barrel through it and try to not make it a fight. She started making it a fight, and I had to calm it down for once. Instead of me provoking things, I had to actually try to calm it and steer it in a calm and logical direction, which she was not starting at. Um, but we actually ended up having a decent discussion about it after she calmed down, uh, which is good, because I know she's not a stupid person. She's intelligent, but she also is, just by what she was talking about, gravely misinformed on some things, which seems to be the problem with most of the world. We can't decide on what is actual, real information anymore. You know, and I'm not trying to actually talk about anything specific here. I don't want to start any fights. I'm just saying that is the problem. We can't decide on what's real anymore. Like, we don't know which set of news to trust. We don't know which people are lying, and then if you find out they are lying, then they just call you a Nazi. It's like, what the fuck is this world anymore? It's like, this was like, I'm not even that old. This is not the world I grew up in or was raised in. It's fucking insane. Oh, I'm not even going to talk about that right now. I have thoughts, opinions, and feelings on all that, everything. Yeah, Thanksgiving is probably going to be very, very intense for everybody. Unless your family is just going to do the smart thing and not talk about anything. Like, just talk about life in general and fucking catch up on everybody's life who they missed out on. And as long as you don't get one drunk uncle in the corner who decides to go off on a rant one way or the other, because he's going to piss off somebody, odds are. Or she could be a drunk aunt. You never know. But yeah, it's like my family was already on the rocks as it was. Like, even before anything started going insane a few years ago, everybody was still already kind of going both ways. I've talked about it before, where people were having not even political fights, like bullshit fights, normal family bullshit, and like that was keeping people from going to Thanksgiving. And then you hear about it later. It's like, what the fuck are y'all even mad about? you know, chicken wings and stuffed mushrooms. That actually sounds pretty good. I'm gonna be. Uh, I'm gonna actually remove. I know you're not saying anything. Damn it. Uh, yeah, that's true. Oh, I know why I can't do that. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. Sorry, Pagan Sky. I removed that particular comment because YouTube is very bad about those particular words. Nothing against you. Just removing that. It may still pop up, but it doesn't. May not. I don't know why I can't. Oh, I know why I can't remove it here because it's a neutral situation. Rant will be caused by a couple of relatives. That's just funny. Exactly. Put the fun in dysfunctional. I mean, it's fine. Here's the thing, though. You can absolutely disagree with somebody, but it doesn't have to turn into a yelling, screaming, end of relationship fight. But as long as you're willing to actually have a real discussion, that's all that matters. But if somebody just blocks you on Facebook and or deletes all connection to you or storms out of the room or however you want to do it in real life, but is not willing to actually have a real conversation, that's the problem. It really is. It's like the lack of communication, the inability to open up and actually listen to the other side, whatever that side might be, actually have a true logical thought out discussion instead of just screaming about your feelings. That's the problem. And everybody just jumped to screaming about feelings instead of having a well thought out discussion, which is what happened last night. It started out in yelling and everybody else was like tense and like, and then I think they thought I was going to be the one to like come back with the yelling and screaming and fighting, and I'm like, no, I'm going to have a well thought out reasoned discussion. So that was the thing. Did you? No, I'm talking about the Nazi word. YouTube is actually pretty. I don't think they care about the vaccination word, and because we're not talking directly about that, it's just using it in passing. But they're dumb about when it. They're very dumb when it comes to words. The fact that they didn't block it instantly is weird, in and of itself. But I don't want to get in trouble with the stupid ass YouTube censors, and they'll do it too. They'll demonetize my stream because of something that somebody said in the chat. You know, I mean, obviously the ones you guys are watching is not monetized if you're not on the main channel. But yeah, it's a thing that happens. But yeah, I mean, just if you can have a family member or friend who doesn't agree with you 100% and you guys can still maintain a healthy relationship and even actually have real discussions, that's the way life always was. You didn't cut someone out of your life because they believed something different to you. You just acknowledged that their belief wasn't what you believed, and if you guys could actually sit down and talk about it, especially if like things change over time, then that matters. That's very true, Will. Or as a particular person on the internet like to say, facts don't care about your feelings. And I like that discussion because it's true. It's like a fact is a fact. The problem is that a lot of people take their opinions as fact, or they take someone else's opinions as fact versus actual real information. But then when information is held back from you, or you're lied to by however way you're lied about the actual information, then you base your thoughts and your opinions on that. And then when somebody else who's been following very different sources to you comes at you with the exact opposite of what you feel after you've already gotten into your feelings about what you've been told, then yeah, you're going to blow up. And that's exactly what's happening, especially with this past week's events. Um, that is a literal case of manipulation to a story. And then when the truth comes out and people don't seem to understand and they think it's all lies, it's like, no, this was the truth all along. You guys were just told everything wrong to get you mad. It just is what it is. Sometimes there's lies, depending on where it's coming from. But when it's a purposeful lie to get people angry, that's a problem. How was it getting the groceries? That comment is completely out of context, Chris. What? Hold on, Christine. Sorry, I was talking. I wasn't following chat. Okay. Since my dad's passed away a few months ago, my siblings and I are split two into family Discord. So Christmas is up in the air this year. We'll see. What's funny is my cousin or my aunt, however you want to say it, because they're both connected to it, are having a big family Christmas at my aunt's wedding hall this year. Like inviting everyone, like get everyone possible to come because it's been so long, and frankly, some of the older members of the family, it might be their last Christmas. So to not isolate everyone this year over bullshit is stupid. Let everybody get together and try to celebrate. Now, Thanksgiving, on the other hand, seems to be completely up in the air. I have no idea about anybody doing anything. We were invited to the wife's aunt's house in theory, but I don't really want to leave my parents out of anything. I don't know if they can really travel that well, or if they're willing to be around a lot of other people. I know my mom is still pretty sketchy when it comes to being around big groups of people. How was it getting the groceries? I don't even know what you meant by that, Chris, because it wasn't even a question. Hold on. I have a friend who's an avid supporter of a party I don't care for and has tried spewing rhetoric trying to debunk what I can say. Got up. I got upset when COVID said it was a hoax. Because yeah. Well, see, that right there is also uh, an example of following lies, because that concept is clearly stupid. I've gotten into it with people about that too. I'm like, because there was a guy I talked to at the bar. He was really, I was like, the whole thing is a hoax and all this, and they're just trying to do this. I was like, well, I know it's not a hoax because I know people who've gone through it already. And this was still early-ish days before it got insanely out of hand. And I got friends who were posting all kinds of nonsense on Facebook, and I'm like, look, y'all are getting way too far into the Q world. Is like, which was all horse shit to begin with, and it's like there's an actual reality, and then there's what we're told, there's actual reality, and then there's the bullshit. The problem is that what we're told and the bullshit tend to be coming from opposite sides of the reality, and then they start getting intermixed depending on what one person says versus what the other side says. The problem is there's too many people on extremes instead of having a lot of people right down the middle who see the reality of things. And that's the problem. A lot of people are don't they don't know. There's a period, regardless of what it is. There's a lot of people who just stay completely on the outside of stuff and just either don't watch the news regardless of where it's coming from, or don't stay super informed on anything. And there's a lot of people who just get their news from Facebook memes, where they just say, "Oh, this bullshit." I'm like, so I started seeing a whole bunch of Facebook memes about a particular topic, and so I decided to go look into that topic. I was like, that can't be real. And then I started seeing, I was like, oh, that is real. They're just making jokes about it. And then another topic, started seeing very similar memes. Go look into it. I was like, okay, so this is a whole bunch of bullshit, and people are just lying because they don't want to believe the truth. So they just start making shit up. You know, that's a problem, and that is a problem. You sent me a picture, but I didn't see anything. And yes, I'm sorry to hear about your father, Christine. Hold on. Not being in the U.S., watching things going on there, this whole mess about making health problem political. Thank you, thank you. And but that's not even in the U.S. That's across the world now. That has become a giant political mess. It's like this is something that has to deal with everyone, regardless of where they come from. So how the hell can you politicize something that affects everyone and somehow get it split down two different party lines? And then once again, it comes down to somebody telling you one thing, another person telling you the exact opposite, and then you'll get the same thing. You'll get mismatching information from the same source, depending on what day of the week it is. And then you're told, no, I'm right now, I'm not right then, but you should follow everything I've said so far. And then when they start making decisions in general, regardless of who you are, that go against everything you've been told, that really doesn't make any sense. So, like, there's no way to know who or what to trust anymore. And that's a huge, huge problem. So much lies, so much confusion. And it's like, why is this even happening? It's like this should have been something that united humanity, because we all have the same problem for once. And instead, it got turned into something completely different, and it ends up dividing humanity horrendously across the world. Yeah, that is a problem. That is definitely a problem. Oh, I still haven't looked at it, Eric. Hold on. Also, I got so. Oh, I'm gonna watch that later. Sean just sent me something funny. What? How did he make that? Also, that's really strange. Is it 3D printed? I mean, that is a 3D printer now that I'm seeing it, but he didn't print that on. He didn't print that in color. He painted that. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. That's true. Will. Yeah, the problem is you can be reasonable and have literally all of the information and actually say the right thing, so to speak. What am I doing? I forgot to actually download the things. Give me a second here. Eric. Oh, that's me sending me pictures, not the ones you sent me. Hold on. I could share it from here, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna download it first. Oop, wrong direction. Yeah, that is the problem. Is like people who actually are responsible, caring, and informed get treated like nut jobs just for actually speaking the truth. It's fucked up. And like I said, that counts for everything. That downloads, not pictures, dummy. There it is. Give me a second, Eric. I'll pull it up here. It's a multi-stage process, obviously. All right, so this is, you said somebody at the shop built this or made this. So that's crazy. So it's It's a Snorlax wielding a golden Magikarp riding a. Is it a Whale Lord? Or is that the other one? That's not a Whale Lord. That's the other one. On top of some water. That's oh, what's his name? Kisame. Yeah, that's Kisame because he's got the sword. I mean, that's badass. I don't know where he got that, but that is funny. I feel like the water is backwards compared to the Whale Lord, but that's pretty cool. A lot of paint work. You can still see a lot of layers in that water too. Unfortunately, that's true. But yeah, like I said, it would be nice if we could go back to having reasoned discussions. And the other problem is that when presented with actual info and facts, you should not be the kind to shut it down and declare that fake. You know. So that was one reason I didn't want to get into it last night with on a different subject with the mother-in-law because I heard her talking about something and I'm like, nope, not doing it. That this is not a fight I need to walk myself into because I'm not prepared with the information that I actually know. So I need to. I can't just come at it with stuff out of my head. I would have to provide the information. But yes, I had a good friend block and defriend me this weekend without even talking to me. And yeah, it pisses me off. Whalmer, thank you. I knew it wasn't Whale Lord. I just couldn't think of what it was. Hey, there's still plenty of what are they? Well, nut jobs or crack jobs, however you want to call them. Some people who are crazy and like it's funny that the weirdos and the crackpots used to all be the ones that you would ignore, and then you start realizing half of those guys are actually making some sense now. People with talent. I don't know any of those either. I need a 3D printer. Correction. I need a 3D printer that actually works because Jack of Blades actually made me a something out of 3D, and I need to be able to print it. But it's a really cool Pokemon crossover. Actually, I was looking on Amazon because there were Pokemon Naruto crossover figures, mostly custom like Pikachu's. There were different characters and stuff like that, and I'm like, do I need to go down this alley and start buying all these really awesome things? Like, or I mean, it was something that'd be awesome if I had somebody who bought those things and I could look at them. It's to the point where do you do you want to stay? Where do you want to stay in the Matrix? Yeah, well, that's where these new terms, red pilled and blue pilled, came from. Which, got the red and the blue lights going on here. Red pilled, blue pilled, black pilled. Personally, clown pilled is my new favorite way to go. Because I've lived too many days out of the week black pilled, which means you're just doom and gloom. For anybody who's never heard that term, just doom and gloom about everything being black pilled. Clown pilled is just where you accept that the world is crazy and you're just not going to do anything about it today. It's like, yeah, the world's insane. We'll just get through this today. Well, I mean, to be fair, Pagan Sky, you don't really know me. it's like, but it's like, and here's the thing: I don't need anyone to agree with me. I really don't. Like, it's great if you do. Like, if you agree with my point of view, stuff like that. But if you don't want to talk with me about something, then why were you my friend? It's like if we can't talk through it, then what was the point? You know? Yeah, that's twice just this year that it's happened with a very good friend, let alone just Facebook friends. Um, so yeah, it sucks. Like I said, I don't need anybody to agree with me 100%. Some of the best friends I've had forever are people who don't share my exact point of view. It's like, good for you. You have your own independent thoughts. Excellent. It's like I'm going to disagree with you, and if we can have a discussion about it, however whatever it might be, and we're not even talking about real politics. Like, it could just be life stuff, you know. But it's like, what if everybody agrees? Then nobody have to talk to anyone because you already know the other people share your thoughts. So what are you going to talk about? It's like having a difference of opinion, having a difference of thought, uh, is how discussions happen. It's how conversations happen, and we're being trained that to not have discussion and just silence the other, whoever the other might be. Just shut them up because they don't deserve to talk because they're different to us. It's like, what the fuck? That is not the world I grew up in. He's like, I don't care where you come from, you know. I'll sit down and I'll have a chat with you. I want to hear about who you are. I want to know about your life. Yeah. For now, Eric. For now. You and I don't agree on everything, but we also don't fight about it. And I don't even mean politically. I'm just talking about in general. We never really sat down and had political discussions in the same way. But we also don't have to for that. See, here's the other thing about it, and this is way off of hobby stuff for obvious reasons here. This is just real life talk. Some people don't live in the real world. Some people live in the world that is created for them, very much like the Matrix. You live in this little bubble, you mind your own business, you just watch what's on TV, you get your news from that, you look at Facebook, you go to the grocery store, you go to work, and you don't care about anything else because what the hell else is there to care about? Life is good. And then when the bubble gets disrupted, however that might be, it's hard. Like when your reality is challenged, whatever it might be, you tend to want to defend it first without listening to any type of objective or subjective things. And that is a problem. But like, I've had my reality challenged before, and I'm be like, okay, well, let me look into that. Like, if you've got a different thought, I want to know where that came from. I want to know how you got that thought. I want to know where if you have different information to me, I want to know where that might have come from, and not necessarily to prove my point, but to see how you came to the conclusion you did. So if you're not willing to do the same for someone else's point of view, then what is the point, right? Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you and I have ever actually had a real argument, though. Not in the same way. Not in friendship ending way. Yeah, it's just what it is. I did hear that the wife finally got up. Sounds like she went out to go have a cigarette. So I might go see how she's doing. Hopefully that Flexeril helped her a little bit, because like different from the back pain she was having, which is being caused by what seems to be um, arthritis in a couple vertebrae. This was more like it felt like a spasm, but personally, just to me, knowing a thing or three about back pain, the pain she's having sounds like it's still related to the arthritis. It just happens to be on the opposite side. Bruh, you see my post. I eat tacos all the time. Just don't put anything dumb on tacos. It's easier to be an asshat for most. Okay. No, reality challenges can be good, but it depends, because you're always going to fight against it because reality is reality, and that's why, for instance, people who stay in abusive relationships, because sometimes it's all and you don't know how to accept a way out. Sometimes just you have every excuse in the world to stay instead of getting out of it. And I've been in abusive relationships, so I know. um and in the case of some of these modern issues we're having, it is very much like being stuck in an abusive relationship, where you just keep accepting the same shit and you keep finding the same excuses over and over, no matter what's being told from the outside. that kind of situation. And like I said, that goes for no matter who you are, what side you might be on. It's very similar. You don't want to accept that there could be something different, or that your way of seeing something is different to what's actually happening. And when you're told something and you want to resist it, it is what it is, you know. And in some cases the resistance is smart. Other times it's just being stubborn for the sake of being stubborn, not wanting to face any type of change. And as somebody who's very not about change in life, it is what it is. But sometimes you gotta roll with the punches. You have no choice but to change. You can't hold on to everything forever. Despite my best abilities of trying to hold on to things forever. Bruh, the tortas and gorditas. Yeah, that's true. We need to get some tacos. Tacos and gunpla. Need a tacos and gunpla day, or tamales. We need to get some tamales. We need to get a bunch of different types of tamales, some mole, some tacos, several bathrooms that we don't have to share after the fact, and then some gunpla builds. I will. I told her all of y'all who wished her well this weekend. I did tell her about that. She's like, "Oh, yeah." Yeah, I'm tend to be the brutally honest type, except for when I know it's going to hurt more than it needs to. Baby, she's coming. Are you alive? How you feeling? Yeah. Same spot. Good thing I didn't draw that bath for you. You've been asleep for a little while. You want to take one now? It's 8 o'clock. Get plenty of time. It'd probably be good for you. Huh? Yeah, I'm live. But I was about to end because I've been going for a couple hours. After you fell asleep, I came in here. But you should use the big bathtub so you can actually submerge. Okay, I'll come do that for you. Juice from McDonald's. What that? Mama's making some soon. I'll bring some over. Dude, do it. You know what I want? And this sounds ridiculous. I want some turkey and sweet potato tamales for Thanksgiving. That'd be awesome. So I know this sounds like way crazy, but like turkey and sweet potato tamales with a cranberry sauce over them. No, I don't like the cranberries, but other people do, and I think that sounds ridiculous. X, what's going on? Nobody has tamales here or any idea about them. That sucks, Christine. That sucks. Apparently HEB has an abundance of tamales, so whoever's been making tamales for them has been going like 90 to nothing, I guess, for Thanksgiving. Went light grocery shopping this morning just to get coffee and stuff like that we were out of, and like literally like just tamales fucking everywhere, let alone turkeys and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But yes, I'm gonna go. She needs to go do her damn physical therapy. So tell me if this makes any sense. So she's got this horrendous back pain. They told her she can't get an MRI until she goes to 3 physical therapy sessions. I was like, you don't even know what's wrong other than an X-ray that they did. Is like you could be doing more damage than good by doing physical therapy before getting that MRI. And since she's done those 3, now she's got to get the MRI approved, which with our insurance should be nothing. I've got like I think 100, almost 100% coverage on imaging of any type, so should be covered. Turkey tamale. No, I'm just saying like good old shredded turkey tamales and stuff like that. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying it would be fun. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with almost any type of tamales, but yes. No, but it should be a thing, as I just came up with it. I watch a lot of cooking shows. But guys, I'm gonna go take care of the wifey. And it's been fun hanging out. I'm glad a lot of y'all came to come talk from either channel. If you want to subscribe to either channel, whether it doesn't have to make sense, or the Shoky Reviews channel, by all means do that. If you want to sign up for the Discord, by all means, links down below. If If you want to buy any merch, also merch down below. Also, I have channel memberships set up on the Shoky channel. So if you want to join up and help support the channel, I've already got a whole bunch of stuff set up there, including the spoiler review of Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'll probably be doing a lot more stuff like that. And if enough people from It Doesn't Have to Make Sense want to sign up for channel memberships, I'll be doing very specific reactions and stuff for them over there as well. So, and I'm thinking about setting up a entirely different podcast that'll be members only. But y'all have yeah, I have good health insurance for my job. As long as I'm still there. I'm saying turkey and sweet potato tamales with cranberry stuff on it. It'd be good too. Oh, what if you could pulverize stuffing and make that almost into a masa, so you literally have like an actual Thanksgiving tamale. I wonder if it's a thing that could be done. Somebody figure it out and send me a recipe. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good week. I caught them on the first fall. That would have been balls. Damn it. Everything's going wrong at the last second. Y'all have a good night. Remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be loud. And keep on nerding. Lindell Rodriguez, you literally came in at the last second. Bye.